Governor. Hey, Governor, how are you?
Doing very well, thank you.
All right, are you ready to roll?
Rock and roll.
Let's do this. Let me give you a little introduction first. So it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our guest teacher for the day. Right? She is a former high school teacher. She is a former bank officer. She is the former reading clerk for the Alabama House of Representatives. She is the first Republican elected state treasurer since Reconstruction, right? She is the first Republican woman elected lieutenant governor in Alabama's history, and she is the 54th governor of this great and beautiful state of Alabama. And now she gets the title of being the most highly overqualified substitute teacher in Alabama history. So, Christy Chatham, if you would, do the honors.
On behalf of all of Carbon Hill, Governor Ivey, I would just like to say welcome. We are so thrilled to have you here at our school today. My name is Christy Chatham. I have taught at Carbon Hill for 16 years, teaching middle school math. And I can tell you that the students before you today are just very bright, very capable, very excited to have you here. So welcome to Carbon Hill. We're so happy to have you.
Everybody give Governor Ivey a big round of applause. My classroom is yours.
Well, good morning, students of Carbon Hill.
Good morning.
Glad to be with you this morning. Especially, I'm glad to be with you as your governor to explain some of the duties of being governor. I understand you finished your coursework in learning about federal government and the Constitution of the United States. So we're shifting gears to look at the state of Alabama. In the state of Alabama, we also have three branches of government: judicial, legislative, and executive. And the governor is the chief executive officer of the state of Alabama. The governor is also the commander-in-chief of the Alabama National Guard. This afternoon, I'll preside over a promotion ceremony where a colonel is promoted to brigadier general. The governor is also the only one who can call a special session of the legislature. A governor does that when there's a particular issue that needs attention outside of the regular time that the legislature is set to meet according to the Alabama Constitution. And during a special session, only the bills that are outlined in the governor's call can be addressed, unless a bill that's not in the call is introduced. It must pass by 2/3 of the vote in each house. So how many members are in the House of Representatives?
105.
How many House members do we have in the House of Representatives in Alabama? Anybody know?
105?
We have 105 members in the House of Representatives. How many in the Senate?
34.
How many? 35, that's correct. So 2/3 of the House, how many votes that they have to have if they want to pass a bill that's not in the call? 2/3 of 105 is what?
Uh-oh, math time, guys. Don't let Miss Chatham down.
2/3 to 5 is what?
Speak up, your guess. Some of you are correct.
27. 65. 34.
2/3 of 105, I believe, is 70. And 2/3 of 35 in the Senate, how many?
Say it loud, you're good. A couple of you are correct.
23.
Good job, good job. One of you got it back there.
So that's in a special session. But a regular session, a bill can pass by just simple majority. When I was Lieutenant Governor, I presided over the Alabama Senate, served as president of the Senate. In the regular session, a bill is introduced by a member, either the House or the Senate, and then the bill is sent to committee in that respective body, and they deliberate it in committee, and if the committee finds favor with the bill, they report it out to the whole body, and then the whole body must debate and address it and pass it by a simple majority. The governor also has the duty to propose the budgets for the state of Alabama, for the general fund budget and also for the education trust. Carbon Hill School is funded out of the education budget. And during the governor's state of the state at the beginning of the regular session, the governor will outline the governor's recommendations for a budget for the upcoming legislative session. The next legislative session begins January 11, 2022. And so we'll be having a regular session of the Alabama legislature beginning January 11. Hope all of you can tune in. Being governor in the state of Alabama impacts everyone. The governor proposes budgets for all agencies and certainly all of our education endeavors, preschool all the way through college. So serving as governor is an important role, and there are many duties assigned to the governor assigned to no one else. So one of these days, one of you could be governor, if you want to, and I hope you do. Serving in public service is a great opportunity to serve and to give back to your community and to the people of the state. Help them find ways to have a better life. And that's what good government's all about. There's a difference between politics and public policy. I prefer to focus on public policy. Public policy is policy that you make to guide your actions on things like education, things like building roads and bridges. You develop sound public policy to guide our state. Has anybody got any questions?
Questions?
Before we go, I want to show y'all how to do the proper salute to the flag of the United States. When you give a pledge, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. When you pledge, you make a strong, strong personal commitment to do something. And so when we salute our flag, we are pledging allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands. And there's a proper way for the civilian to do that. So all of you stand up just a minute. Command that you give to salute the flag is attention, and that means shoulders back, hands empty, stand at attention because you mean business. You fix to take a pledge. And the command are attention, salute with your right hand over your heart and your elbow parallel to the ground. Not droopy, Not up here, not, don't put your hand up there, put your hand over your heart. And your elbow parallel to the ground. And then pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, liberty and justice for all. Very good. Now y'all teach the rest of your school how to do the proper salute. Okay.
You may be seated.
One other thing, young people. I know you're too young yet to actually vote in upcoming elections. And we'll certainly have some of those in 2022. May 24 is the primary election, and November 2022 is the general election. But you're too young for that. But you've got your school elections, you've got your class elections. Those are all important votes. So be sure that your vote counts, that your vote matters. And then when you get old enough to participate in real elections, for goodness sake, register and be a voter. If you don't vote, you can't write. And everybody needs to be informed and vote the issues. I'm certainly proud to be your governor. Would be honored to have a second term. And I just look forward to getting to meet y'all in person. But you've been great as a Zoom class. And I thank you very much for the opportunity to be with you today. Y'all study hard, make good grades, and be your best self.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Would everyone give the governor a big round of applause? Thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Questions?
Very good.
Have a blessed day.